I thought we'd just have a quick walk around the car. Had the car for a number of years. It's been sitting in the garage probably for the last 3 or 4 years untouched. Prior to that, it used to be green when I first got it. Came in from the States. Someone had used it for drag racing. There was a lot of rust, different bits, different panels down here. I think we had round by the rear light clusters. I had to cut that out and weld new panels in. Drop offs around the back on this side and on the other. Yeah, all in all, it was just a little bit of rust in different places. Sorted that all out. Hadn't welded before, so I had to learn to weld. Put some panels in. Decided I did quite like the scoops that the California Specials and the Shelbys had. Didn't like the fiberglass bolt-ons, so fabricated some out of metal. Yeah, so I think they're a nice flush fit. Looks a little bit more factory than just the Billy bolt-on items that you can get from different providers. But all in all, I think it came out pretty good for a first build. It's sitting quite low at the back, did a 2-inch drop on the rear. Obviously the front has only had a, what did I put, 1.5 inches, I think. Did some lowering springs. So it hasn't dropped quite as far as I thought it would. But we haven't got a transmission in it yet, so that may drop down a little bit lower when we get a little bit of extra weight and radiator and put some fluids in and what have you. It does, yeah, I mean, it's pretty solid. So I may need to revisit that. Interior wise, ripped everything out. Interior wise, it's still a work. Still haven't finished everything in here. Obviously there's wires and what have you everywhere. New interior. Completely redid the interior. TMI, managed to get from there. It's also become a storage area, you'll probably notice, for lots of other spare components and tools that I've managed just to throw in there. Colour wise, I was quite happy with it. I did a derailed here, so this normally has a drip rail on it, so I've had to cut that every 4 inches, stitch welded it up. Came out quite nice. Excuse me. Not sure if it's a good or a bad thing, but I quite like the look. Lots of people say that it will let water in now. Yeah, probably true, but we shall see what we shall see. They're not a particularly tight fit anyway prior to that, and I know a few people with different Mustangs of the same vintage, shall we say, that have the same problem, even with the drip rails. Then what else have I done to it? Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much that. Painted red. Oh, French the bumpers at the rear, just because I thought they were the standard one. I mean, these are the original bumpers, but there was a massive gap here. I mean, there's some, chipped it a little bit, and it's got some scuff marks where it's been sitting in the garage, but that fit is so much tighter than it used to be. What else have we done? Done the interior, spoken about that. New carpets all round, full rewire. New tank, again, storing loads of crap in here. Yeah, bits and pieces like this just to, you know, just make it a little bit tidier. But probably, I'm thinking about changing the colour. It's got, it's accumulated some dents and scratches, and overall it doesn't look as tight as it did first of all. So, because it wasn't 100% finished anyway. We shall see what we shall see. Colour wise, I was thinking possibly a satin grey. Quite like the look of that. I think it would complement the engine bay. Yeah, and I don't like these front bumpers now. I mean, I went LED lights, but then the more I look at it, the more I look at the actual standard fitment and the gaps, and yeah, it doesn't look particularly good. So I'll redo those. I'll whip the bumper off. I have got a lower valance, which is, oh, where did it come from? It's a fiberglass valance, but it has like a relief cut along here. Lets extra air in. Looks kind of like the Shelby lower valance, so I might offer that up. If it looks good, then I'll probably use that. If not, or if I like the look of it but don't like the fiberglass, or not happy with the fitment, then I might cut a section out of the metal panel that I have there, lose the bumper and French everything in and just make it look generally tidier. I do have a bumper for it, a bonnet for it, or a hood if you're on that side of the pond. Yeah, so I could drop that on it. I've got a fiberglass one as well, so I might cut into that and possibly put an intake, like a scoop on the bonnet, and see what that looks like. If I like it, then I'll do it in metal. Anyway, what else? Oh, I've got a T5 5-speed transmission to put in it, which is up here somewhere. I don't know, it's in that box there, along with various other parts that I've accumulated and still yet to install. And yeah, there's lots of bits and pieces hidden away. There we go, look. There, I've got some other goodies. Generally, I've been going to either Summit Racing. They seem to hold pretty much everything. And if I don't go to Summit, then Rock Autos. Rock Autos, yeah, they're good as well. So, yeah, slightly different parts they provide, but Rock Autos, yeah, I'm quite happy with getting from them as well. Seem quite competitive on price, and certainly deliver quickly. But if you want performance, then I think you're probably better off going to Summit. If you want standard parts, Rock Autos. Can't go wrong with either of them. Yeah, okay. Hit the subscribe if you like it. Give us some feedback as well. That's always good. I like a bit of feedback. Doesn't have to be nasty. Doesn't have to be good. It's whatever you think. If you've got any advisories that you want to lessons learned, maybe you've had a build, or you just want to pass on some information, absolutely cracking. More information I have, the better. Remember, this is my first build, so be kind, but you don't have to be, because I'm quite thick-skinned. Anyway, as I say, subscribe, follow, or the other one. Catch you later. Bye.